My name is Sergeant Daniel Cooper with the Harris County Sheriff's Office Vehicular Crimes Division. We're out in the 1800 block of North Fry Road in West Harris County on a 3-vehicle fatal collision. From the information that we have learned so far, we have a vehicle that was exiting a private driveway from the McDonald's parking lot, attempted to turn northbound onto Fry Road when he was struck by a vehicle heading southbound. Witnesses report that vehicle was traveling at a high rate of speed. The vehicle that was exiting the McDonald's parking lot then, due to the impact, traveled across all 3 lanes and then entered into the northbound traffic, where he was struck also again by a third vehicle that was involved. The male in the vehicle that was exiting the McDonald's parking lot was found with no signs of life on scene. The vehicle that struck the striking vehicle, all the passengers and the driver were transported by EMS to Memorial Hermann and Katy, where an ongoing investigation is proceeding for signs of impairment and things of that nature.
No injuries on the third vehicle?
No, there were no injuries on the driver of the third vehicle.
How many occupants were in the striking vehicle?
3 from my understanding.
And
All very young. I believe the driver was 17, 18 years old, and the passengers, I believe, were 17, 16, around all of the similar age.
looks like we have 2 separate significant impacts on the deceased driver's vehicle. Is that accurate?
That is correct. It was struck once broadside on its left side, and then as it spun, it was struck in the back end on the left side again by that third vehicle.
Witnesses were describing the speed of the southbound vehicle as in the neighborhood of 65 or 75 miles an hour. Is that consistent with what you guys are finding so far?
Reconstruction is still being done. From my personal experience, I would say this is a very high-speed impact and a high-speed crash. So that would be consistent in my own experience. But again, reconstruction will determine the more accurate speed.
And the driver of the preliminary striking vehicle, the southbound vehicle, if you guys have you determined that they're at fault, or have you determined any of that yet?
As far as the fault of the crash, preliminary, it's going to be on the vehicle exiting the McDonald's parking lot for failing to yield right-of-way on a private drive. However, if indicators such as speed and headlights may also be an issue, if all of that is consistent, then the striking vehicle would then be more at fault.
And impairment is still ongoing?
Impairment is still ongoing, yes.
And if this driver is found to be impaired as well, what kind of charges are we looking at potentially?
There are possible intoxication manslaughter charges.
Okay.
There is multiple witnesses that stayed on scene. One actually witnessed and stopped short of the crash area. So we had multiple witnesses. We did get video from the McDonald's as well. So that will also help once we actually are able to analyze that footage.
And the deceased is a lone occupant of the vehicle?
That is my understanding, yes.
Is that an adult male?
Adult male, I do not have any more information. He was covered up when we got here.